Hi, everybody. This is Lorina Quigley, your mystical ex-Mormon, and doing another video. I wanted to share one more thing that I had an interesting session with someone the other day. Now, this was a reading and a healing, and on this beautiful woman. I have a lot of women come in. It's just, I've always worked with a lot of women. But women are more open to this kind of stuff, which, just naturally. So this was a reading and a healing. And so we started off with the healing. Now, this woman definitely was a little more kind of rigid, not as open, not as far as like, it's not that she couldn't share stuff about herself, but there's more contained. That's a good way to put it. She's just more of a contained person, kind of like a Capricorn. Capricorns can be that way. I'm a Capricorn. But anyway, they can be that way, but she was not a Capricorn. But that's a good way to describe it. Just contained, very professional. And sometimes when you work with people like that, it's harder to get through. It's harder to kind of get that energy moving. And so I started with the energy healing, and I was working with her, and definitely stuff was moving, energy was moving, things were happening. I was getting information as I was doing this. And at some point, I think we're about 20 minutes into the session itself, because I always talk to people first before they come in. I mean, when they come in and we sit and talk for a bit. She had shared quite a bit about herself. Anyway, I hope I didn't jump into something else. Anyway, so moving a lot of energy. We're about 20 minutes in, and I'm moving around her. And all of a sudden I thought, oh no, I need to go put something under the table. I need to go get some rocks, put them under the table. So I got it. So I went and got a big chunk of obsidian. I have some big pieces of obsidian, put it under the table. And then I kept getting this color, like this deep kind of fluorite blue color, which I do not have fluorite blue, the color that I was seeing. I'm gonna have to look for the piece that I was seeing that would be really useful for her to hold on to. But I thought, well, but I have some celestite. So I put 2 pieces. So I went to the other room where I have my celestite. I put one at the top and one on the bottom, and the obsidian was in the middle there, right underneath the table. And I went, no, that's not enough. So I just want to show you, I grabbed this piece of celestite. This is celestite. Celestite, I'll just do a little close-up, because this is a gorgeous piece of celestite. Celestite sometimes is a little bit lighter blue. This is a very deep blue for celestite. And those are pretty big pieces on top. Celestite is a very old stone. Geologically, it takes, a lot of, this is typical, a lot of crystals, but it's really old, like geologically speaking. It belongs to the angelic realm and helps you connect with the angelic realm. So I went and got this piece, and I went and got it and put it in her hands and said, here, hold on to this. And the minute I said it, and so her hands were like right, kind of right above her navel area where she was holding on to it. The minute that she held on to it and said it right there at that part of her body, things instantly started moving, like exponentially to what it was. Like energy just was like this big release, like, okay, she needed a little extra help. We had to pull out some rocks, which I do. I have a lot of crystals in my studio, and some are for sale. Some are just stuff that I use in particular that are part of my collection that I use as healing tools. And some are for psychic tools, all sorts of things. Anyway, so she's laying there. This stuff just starts pouring out of her body. I've never had anything happen so quickly like that, from putting a rock on top of her, and she's holding it in both her hands. And this is heavy. This is a substantial piece. It's quite heavy. People are surprised when they hold it. Anyway, and you could feel, and there was already beings in the room, because I always call them in at the very beginning, the helpers, teachers, guides, all these people coming in to assist. But this, man, it opened everything up. It opened the room up even more than it already was. It was phenomenal. Like, okay, well, I'm going to be using Celestite more in energy healings, especially if it feels like the energy's stuck. And a lot of times what I use is I'll use some Herkimer diamonds, and I have some Vogel crystals, can help pull stuff out. I do that quite often. But this, I've never used Celestite before, and I was prompted by Spirit to go get it and put it in, plop it into her hands and say, hold on to this. Phenomenal. So what I want you to do is get some Celestite. If you're a healer or a psychic or whatever, get some Celestite. This is now my piece. That's, yeah, I'm not selling this one. And I'm not saying this to sell products, because I only have like 3 pieces of selenite in my shop besides this one. So this is not why I'm sharing this. I want you to know to try, I want you to try Celestite and see how that works for you. Because it was phenomenal. And then after that, she had loved ones come in, and we talked to the loved ones. And but anyway, from kind of so it shifted from things being like moving slowly to like boom, like let's move this stuff, get it out of the body. Saw some past life stuff. I usually do anyway, but it was phenomenal. So please go get some selenite, try it, see how it works for you. I think you'll like it. Really, seriously. I think you'll like it. Anyway, and it's, again, connecting you to the angelic realms. And I call in the angels anyway, the archangels, asking for assistance always, because I have angelic beings who I've seen who help me anyway. So, anyway, so quite natural, but I've never had it happen like that, where it was just like, pow. The angels we've connected to the angelic realm, and they're helping move energy, and very, very rapidly. So please try it. Please try it. And come on, look how pretty that is. That's like, you can tell I like rocks. It's so pretty. This one's gorgeous. And like I said, most of them are a little bit lighter than this. It has deeper tones than a lot of Celestite, and really big pieces on top here. It's a really nice piece. Anyway, it's mine. Because it's very powerful. I'm keeping that one. Anyway, so check it out. Go get some Celestite and see if it works for you with healing, with connecting to the angelic realm, asking angels to help you in your healing, in your messages, and whatever you might need. Angelic realm stone, right there, Celestite. That's it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps. Have a great day, everybody.